My name is Sukhdeepka, and today we are going to present our group project, and it is related to SWOT analysis of Tim Hortons, and I am going to present its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, followed by some recommendations. And let's get started uh, from the introduction. So, Tim Hortons was founded in 1964 in Hamilton, Ontario, and has become a very renowned brand in Canada. And it is the largest quick service restaurant chain in the country, serving millions of customers daily with its coffee, donuts, and other menus. So, in the next slide, I'm going to present strengths. So, for the first strength, uh, it is related to market leadership. So, Tim Hortons is the largest restaurant chain in Canada with over 3,500 locations. It operates in every province and territory, making it incredibly accessible. So, for the second strength, I'm going to describe about parent company Restaurant Brands International. Being part of this global organization provides Tim Hortons with financial stability and operational expertise. So for the next strength, I'm going to describe a loyalty program called the Tim's Rewards. It is a huge success for the company as well as for the customers. Like this program allows customers to earn points in every purchase and which they can redeem for free items. So for the next strength, it is related to community engagement. Tim Hortons is deeply involved in Canadian communities. The company donates over $60 million annually to various programs like youth sports as well as educational camps. So for the next strength, it is related to technology. Tim Hortons has invested in mobile apps and the centralized system to improve customer experience and operational efficiency. So finally, Tim Hortons is a Canadian culture icon. Its product like Double Double Coffee and Timbits are strongly associated with Canadian identity. So for the next part, is going to cover Vishnuji.
Hi everyone. Let's now move on to the weaknesses of Tim Hortons. One major weakness is franchisee relations. The company has had disputes with franchisee owners over cost-cutting measures and operational decisions. Another issue is product quality. Customers have often criticized Tim Hortons for using reheated baked goods instead of freshly made ones. This approach called park baking affects the perceived quality of their products. A significant weakness is the company's limited global success. While Tim Hortons dominates in Canada, it has struggled to grow internationally. The company also has a heavy dependence on the Canadian market. Most of its revenue comes from the Canada, making it vulnerable if growth in the domestic market slows. Tim Hortons faces intense competition from global giants like Starbucks and McDonald's. Starbucks attracts customers with premium coffee and a cozy atmosphere, while McDonald's offer affordable options. Lastly, there are a brand perception issue. Many customers feel that the company has shifted its focus and cost cutting rather than maintaining the quality and customer service. It was known for these weaknesses, highlights the challenges Tim Hortons need to address to maintain its leadership. Thank you. Next slide, please.
Hello everyone, myself Dilpreet Kaur. Today I am presented about opportunities about Tim Hortons. So first big opportunity, healthier food. Healthy customers are increasingly looking for plant-based, low calories and organic menu items. Another opportunity is digital growth. That company's mobile app and loyalty program are already popular, but there are room for improvement features like fast delivery. The another opportunities international expansion. Tim Hortons plan to open 1,000 new stores in the US by 2028 and expand into markets like China, India, and the UK. These regions are seeing increasing demand for coffee, offering great growth potential for the company. Sustainability is another key area. Customers, especially younger ones, are prioritizing eco-friendly practice. Tim Hortons can adopt measures like reducing single-use plastic, offering discount for reusable reusable cups and promoting sustainable. Lastly, menu innovation is an exciting opportunity. Seasonal and limited editions items like the pumpkin spice latte or specially donuts can create buzz and attract repeat customers. So, move to the next slide on threats. The first threat is an intense competition. Starbucks and McDonald's are expanding rapidly in Canada, offering similar products that attract different customer segments. Starbucks focus on premium quality while McDonald's offers affordability. Both brands have a loyal customers, making it challenges for Tim Hortons to defend its market share. The another threat is economic pressure. Rising cost of raw materials such as coffee beans and packaging are putting pressure on profit margins. Inflation is also affects consumer spending habits also, as people may choose cheaper alternatives or reduce their visit to restaurants. Consumer preference is also a concern. More customers now prefer sustainable, organic, and plant based food options. So, if Tim Horton does not adapt to these trends quickly, it risks losing their customers. Regulatory challenges. As Tim Hortons operates in multiple countries, it has to comply with various labor, health, and environmental regulations. These requirements increase cost and complexity, especially as the company expands internationally. Lastly, supply chain is also impact for Tim Hortons. Delay in ingredient delivery or increased shipping cost can lead to shortage and affect customer satisfaction. So these are the threats of Tim Hortons. So Naim, can you explain about another slide?
Um, Hello, Professor. Hello, my dear friends. My name is Naeem Patel. Here, I am going to talk about most key factor that impacts to Tim Hortons in the Canadian market. And we found five most factor. And first one is market saturation in Canada. Tim Horton has over 3,500 locations across the country, making further domestic growth is difficult. This saturation means the company must look at international expansion or diversifying its offerings. And now, second one is competition from global brands. Tim Hortons faces top competition from Starbucks and McDonald's, both of which are expanding rapidly and attracting customers with premium experiences or affordability. And the third one is the changing consumer preferences. Customers, especially younger ones, are looking for healthier plant-based options. Adapting to these trends is crucial to retaining this segment of the market. Now, fourth one is franchise relations. The disputes with franchises over cost and operational support have affected brand consistency and reputation. Addressing these issues is important for a long-term success. And the last one is regional economic pressure. Rising cost and inflation are squeezing profit margin. During tough economic times, customer may reduce spending, which directly impacts on sales. These factors highlights area where Tim Hortons needs to focus to stay competitive. Let's move to the next section for recommendations. Now, Aditya,
Yeah.
please explain recommendation.
My name is Aditya, and I would tell you about the Tim Hortons, the recommendations which we give as a team. So the first recommendation which we give is that like Tim Hortons have to improve the franchise relationship and the transparency, and also they have to enhance the product quality with the fresh ingredients and also consistent standard. And also the Tim Hortons have to focus on the expanding healthier and plant-based menu, because as the vegetarians are increasing in the world day by day. And also we want them to invest in the digital tool for personalized offer, and also for the better consumer engagements, like they can create their own apps and they can also deliver the foods by their own apps. They shouldn't be dependent as we think. And also we also need that they have to prioritize international growth in untapped markets like China and India. As you know, the Tim Horton branches have mostly in the Canada as well as in the US. But if they target the most populated markets like the China and India, and if they get succeed, then it would be the biggest hit for themselves. And also they have to adapt eco-friendly practices to attract environmental consistent customers. Like Tim Hortons still uses the cold cups as a plastic ones, and if they transfer it to the eco-friendly, then it's going to be good, and it's also they can create their own campaign and they can also start their new marketing strategy. And then also in the conclusion, we would like to tell that the Tim Hortons is a Canadian icon but faces challenges like competition and quality concerns, and also they have addressing weaknesses and leveraging opportunities like health trends and also digital growth are critical. And also they have to focus on innovation, sustainability, and global expansion for the long term success. And these are the references which I just show you on the screen, which we took for creating this PPT and as well as the project.